G'day guys, just getting set up at Coastlands Beach, and it's a freaking pearl of a day. We're going to head off and go set up the long line. So Zalia's on the back. I'm going to be driving the four-wheeler, so we might get some footage of us driving. Anyway, we'll see what we can catch out there. We'll probably go through the whole process of what Phil usually does to put out his long line. He usually does it all on his own, and see if we can get some fish for you fellas today. So this is a continuation from pretty much our very first video. Did you get the mussels on the first bit?
One of those ones, yeah.
Yeah, so these are the mussels on probably the first or second video that we put through, and Phil's had them in the freezer, and we've finally been able to get that sorted. I'll probably show you down the beach why I haven't posted a video in a while, and there's a bit of a gap. But anyway, we'll head off here in a sec. You gonna jump on, Phil, on the back? Or?
Yeah.
See you on it.
It's heavy.
Hey, come on, mate. Come on, mate.
Stop on the we'll go left. We go right and then go left. If we tip over, you jump off, alright?
I'm eating the shit. Looks like road tar.
Oh, my mic.
Marmite. Anyway, we've just had our elections here, and I watched some of the thing because Fiona, she wanted to watch some of the result while she was cooking. She was just listening to it. So anyway, I was just listening to some of the words that they were saying, and how New Zealanders shorten words, and a lot of the words that we say, like instead of saying my uncle is over there, we say monkle. Monkle?
Monkle.
Monkle. Oh, you see monkle? Yeah, so there's that sort of way. But last night I didn't realise that it was in the white sort of, not being racist or anything, but it's very proper and whatever, you know. They try and be this or that, and as ministers and all that, and there's people, they say the word instead of government, they say government. And the government, it's not government. What's a government?
Government.
It's government. Americans will say government, so they will say it even probably clearer, but New Zealand's government. Why do we shorten words? It's sort of intelligent in some ways, but only us would understand. That's why we come across like we talk so fast.
I know why we do it, because we're fucking lazy. In that sense, in talking sense, we're lazy.
We're that lazy that his mate doesn't even help him with his frickin' bait. But it is a job, holding the camera.
Right.
I'm getting a sore wrist. Hey, she's laughing at me.
These two of us getting stinky hands, you don't have to, eh?
No, that's right. No one wants to have stinky hands. I don't mind fishy fingers. go fishing in that, so I'm not afraid. I know why Phil's laughing. Anyway, hello. Do you fellas want to feed? How close will you let me get to you? Where you going, bro? You come over here. You fellas trying to look at our bait? Or are you waiting for Phil to chuck some more bait for you? Yeah, where are they going? Oh, who's talking to birds? You talking to birds? Hey?
That one's a bully. That one. That was the last one.
Is a what?
The last one is a bully.
Is he? Is he the one that's eating the food?
Yeah, I was trying to bite all the other ones.
Oh, hard manner. Shingos. Anyway, back to the actual program. Look, he's puffed up his wings. He's an angry little fella. Anyway, back to the program. So you see where Phil's putting them in the bucket till he's ready. Then he goes and plants them on the log.
Another little trick when you're by yourself because of those fucking assholes.
Those, not people.
Seagulls. Let's just chuck a handful of sand over each bait.
That's a bloody good idea.
Alright if you got people here, but if you're by yourself, last thing you want to do is turn around, turn back, and a bird's flying away with your bait.
You heard it here first, folks.
It's not good for the bird because it's probably going to die.
Did you get taught that, or is that just a valuable lesson you learned?
No, I didn't learn a lesson, but I've seen it happen. I've seen someone else learn a lesson. Yeah. And with the dog as well.
Was it learning a lesson with your stuff?
No.
That's cool. Down there. I think I might point out that these islands again. You've got Whale Island there. If you can pick up, if I could probably zoom in, you've got White Island out there puffing away. You've got those little islands out there that I don't know the name of, but I probably should. Raujimus.
Short the rail.
The rails, there you go. See, I should have done that. I actually did know the name. There is a boat way out there. There's a couple actually. Way out there, you probably can't see them. The mussel farm was somewhere out that way. And we went out that way. This is a hell of a lot of different in the nautical sense of things, or in a bloody compass. That's frickin' totally separate area. Anyway, thanks Fiona's back with the mutt. Hey? You been for a swim now? You been for a swim? Hey? Vincent? Been for a swim? Vincent. How many more you got to go, Phil?
Just that last one.
One more to go. So what's the bike? Is it 250?
I can't tell you that either. I wouldn't have a clue. I just know it's a Yamaha something. 2004 model. Yeah.
Yamaha 2004. It's got a new battery on it, eh?
Yeah.
Ah, thank God.
When it's ready to put it up.
Right, we're almost ready, folks. Harder? No. There's squid there, Phil, if you needed another hook. There's that squid still there if you wanted another hook. No, Celia. It's bait. Here we go, folks. We're down here.
Just collecting a log. You'll see what the log's for later on.
Phil's just got us a big ass log.
See later on what it's for.
Why he's getting his self sorted. Why we haven't put out any videos lately is when we went, if you looked at the boating video that we had, we come into some technical problems and that sort of thing, and we ended up going out when I wasn't really expecting to go out because I hadn't been physical, and that was probably the most physical I've been in a very long time. and we were just planning to go into the harbour and have a little bit of a fish in there. Oh, sorry, the sun was on the wrong side. But we ended up going out there. Let me try to look for the mussel farm, but we had no GPS spots, and we come into a bit of harsh weather, and I'm not used to the boat that we were in, and it had a plank on the floor that wasn't screwed in. I didn't realise. The plank slipped out on me as we hit some big rough waves that I was driving. I slipped and hurt my ankle. I realised that because of me certain medical things that I've got that you see on some of my videos. I can't differentiate pain the same as someone else, so I can't determine where the pain is exactly because it shares it within my nervous system. So anyway, I'll show you that. Got a moon boot on. It broke my ankle. Didn't realise for 3 weeks that it was broken. I went into hospital a couple of times for other things, and they checked my ankle because I said, oh, my ankle's a little bit sore, have I got gout or something? And I didn't have any high uric acid or anything, so they took me into the hospital, got me an x-ray, and it was broken. That day it was so sore that I couldn't walk, I couldn't bear any weight on it, but I knew I had to go to hospital because there's something wrong with me. So with gout, if you walk on your leg, there's someone out there that knows what gout's like, it gets better as you start moving. It's really sore, it's like real fucking sore. So what I started doing is I couldn't get up to walk to make it better, so I started stomping my foot on the bloody ground, pretending that I was walking, trying to trick my body. So I was stomping on my frickin' leg that was broken. In hindsight, it wasn't a very good idea. But anyway, back to the video, folks. Put my mask on.
Couple of fresh fifties on the beach, we'll chuck those on. Just getting our bait preps up. Got a bit of squid, a bit of pippy, and back to the old mussels that we found.
There we go, get a shot of those. So those, Phil found those just off the beach.
Pretty much right
Just
here.
down here a little bit? Or just right here, he said.
Just cutting up a bit of squid meat.
Phil's got very good dress sense for the sun. He's a Viking, you know, and Vikings don't usually get in this sort of UV rich bloody sun where they are, and what are they?
What, Viking?
Yeah, where are they from? Are they Norwegian or?
Yeah, sounds about there.
We're starting to sort some merch out too. You can buy these scarves, they're $1,000 each. Nah, only joking.
Right, we're just baiting up at the moment, so just put a bit of squid. Look at all that yucky guts, yeah. Ooh.
How many of those?
You're allowed 25.
You're only allowed 25.
Yeah.
Is that the law?
Yeah. That's the law.
And that's, you practice the law?
Yep.
Yes,
I
he
won't
does.
be on this video anyway.
He does all the time. He's very good with his following the law.
Right, now you'll get to see what this stick I dragged over is for.
Phil's dragged this big, it's not a stick, it's a fucking tree.
What we do is we lean. This is just my own little system, because usually I do this by myself, so what I do is I lean all the baits over. Oh, I should have got to get rid of
Get
it.
up! Jen goes, we don't want to catch a frickin' dog.
This is why I didn't bring me dog down.
Get out!
I'm going to get him on the lead or take him down with the water.
Gil. Fiona.
Anyway, this is...
Anyway, hopefully this camera shot's not too weird for you.
idea of this is when the line's going up, because I'm usually all by myself, when it's going out, I just pick the thing up, flip it on, so all the hooks are gone. It's kind of a half-pie system, but it does the job.
Well, it's going to help Phil, but I think just watching and documenting this is a good job, eh? Yep. Get a frickin' shark.
Did you eat that if you're a fish?
Sharky, sharky. Coupley. I'm gonna wrap the old hook.
The wind's picking up a bit.
Yes, it is. The waves aren't too big still, so I should have drove my truck down here. Yeah. Hasn't got 4-wheel drive tyres though. Need nubblies, eh? Got us a neighbour. Don't know what they're going to be doing, but see, got this thing here spinning away. See the braking system thing in itself. Paul's just pulling out the line, just enough to get it started in the water. Is that a thumbnail shot? Still in the background? Learned that from Harold Border. Here's a shout out to you, Harold. Another inspiration. Guy that films in one shot.
Look at you to do, Gene, just if the line catches up to itself, but just hold a bit of pressure on here.
Yep.
Just so it doesn't overrun. I don't have to hold it on hard. Hopefully I can get back in time anyway, because I'm going to walk out quite far. That's all.
So what do I say that again?
So just hold a bit of pressure on there so it doesn't overrun. Once the line catches up, usually I pull a bit more out, so I got time to put it in there and get back to here.
Yep.
If you get what I mean. But because you're here, I'll just get you to hold a bit of pressure on there. But I still might be able to get back in time anyway. Let's see. So here's our little control. So there, that's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15. I think we'll go for 20, so it means it's going to go for 25 minutes out to sea and then it's going to stop. So we'll give that a go.
And when the line catches up, then I just apply a little bit, if you're not back in time.
Yeah.
There you go, folks. I did understand, but I wasn't listening because it's hard to listen and function while holding the camera. But anyway, we'll film Phil walking out there. And there's a seagull right there. He's waiting for the bait. No. Sorry for the cameraing. It's a little bit wonked. The line's starting to pull out. You can see it. Another seagull in there, trying to get in there. Hey, Zalia, I need you to chase these birds. Here it is, shooting off to the right. And then it's straightening itself out. When do I stop giving it pressure?
There you go. Take it off now.
Okay. Grab a little. Hey? Hang on, say that again.
Look.
They look so
Oh.
long.
Yeah, look.
That's it, it's called a long line. You're so intelligent.
Then we've got two stinkers. One goes on at the start, Once the crimps, oh, you'll see the crimps.
Try and get a. So once you see you can see the crimps just there if you're looking close enough. See the. I could actually put it on a higher resolution and be able to see it, but there we go. The crimps come out. I'll come around in the daylight.
I usually let 3 crimps go past my fingers, then clip one on. 2, 3.
See it? You see the spacing there.
2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
What you don't probably see is he's counting it while holding it. Feel it like a blind man does braille.
Put this out in the blind.
Hopefully he doesn't lose his sight though. This is such a perfect day for putting out a long line. It'd actually be a good day going out fishing. Yes. See, bro?
Is there a way to get up into the coast from here? Like,
Best fella there is to talk to.
There is a way up there, but I think it's blocked off.
oh, is it?
Yeah.
Are you looking for a way to get back in?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because I come from Thornton, but I used to come all the way through here, but
They've all blocked them all off, eh?
yeah, it's all contracts now.
Yeah.
Drive just down there, have a look. I'm not sure if they got a gate up or not. Down there, see where the house is sort of are.
Oh,
If
yeah.
not, then you'll have to go back.
Oh, yeah. Sweet as, mate.
There you go, folks. You never know what's going to pop up. Go to the beach. The man is a bit stranded. I don't want to film him because who knows what he's up to. He might have another missus. Seeming like an alright fella. It's the last one, folks. And how long are you going to leave it out there for?
Now,
Hour.
once it stops.
Wonder how many fish get off, that we're on.
Off she goes, mate. It's the last stage. Sink out.
Look how straight it's going out, folks.
I can see it because I don't have a flag. My flag fell off when I first got it, and I've never ever got another one. Because that's how I fish. I'm half pie ass.
Who needs a flag?
Cunts will see it when they fucking run it over anyway.
Signing off, folks. We'll hopefully get the footage of it coming in.
Some fishies on it.
Some fishies.
Tell me how to think. Lay me on your riverbed tonight. They'll be chasing after us.
Nathan, you're on camera, mate. Cootie's here, mate. He's going to get let off. Go, Cootie. Go, Cootie. He's away. A little bit of footage of the doggy woggies. Playing. What's he been up to? Gaming it. We've got the line coming in now. We've got a weed. That one's sort of still intact.
You go, got some weed to smoke later on.
Smoke that weed, ladies and gents. You get real high. Get a salt high. Smoking that weed. Oh shit.
To someone, it'll be Joe.
Why did I not catch that on camera?
Just let Nathan do it.
I caught it under my nail.
And you laugh.
Why are you laughing?
Look at his. Look at the.
I've done this a
He's
million
laughing.
times.
His mum just heard you.
I've done it
Thumb.
twice. Like 30 times.
Now we won't shoot perfectly and we won't catch it.
I can't see through the blood.
I have to get right close. See how Nathan clips it in or
With my bleeding fingers.
can't believe they didn't clip so like the muscle, eh?
Like metal's fallen off over that time, but yeah.
He loves to swim. Doubt it. Hey, squiddly diddly.
Seaweed.
That's still alive, so measure it quickly. Here, Sam, how do you measure them?
From the top to the middle.
Ah!
Just together, what?
Ah! Stop it! Stop moving. Is it alright?
Yeah, it's got to be 30, yeah. It's about 30.
Is it the tail bit or this bit? That bit. It's got to be 30. Oh, so it's a keeper. We try and get its hook out of its mouth now. You feel those though.
Maybe 20, 25 minutes.
You want to get a knife? And we'll kill it. Yeah. This thing, don't ever go like that.
Yeah, you can touch the side out.
Yeah.
Jay was saying.
Will it bite me?
Yeah, put your finger in its
They've got
mouth.
teeth, all right. It'll bite you. Yeah.
They can crush a poopy shell, so they'll crush your finger.
Yeah.
Put your finger in its mouth and see.
Do you want to put it down, Zalia?
Suffocating right now.
Ready?
Squid's come. They got squid of muscles on there, so
I never know whether I get it in the right place. Feels a bit better than me. That should be it. Yep. There you go. You get a little bit of a reflex action. Done.
Is it? Oh God!
Yep.
Is it so light?
No, it's just
The
nerves.
nerves.
So I can pet it.
Yeah, you can touch it.
What if I put my finger in its mouth?
Well, why are you going to put your finger in its mouth? You can if you like. You can if you like, put your finger in its mouth.
Go on.
Want to lose your finger?
Yeah, look at its teeth. You'll see all its insides when we get it home.
You
You'll
can
see
bleed
all
it.
its roe,
You want to
all
go
its
bleed
gut.
it out, Zalia?
What?
Go bleed it out.
Oh, the hooks are in now.
Got one, ladies and gents. One's better than none.
Goody, come.
Can I pet it?
Pet
Oh,
it.
he's eating the bait. Come here. Yeah, you
It
can
won't
pet it.
bite me.
What's this? What's this? What's a fish? What's
Don't
that?
pet it, Zalia. You can touch it. It's got scales and.
Is it?
Give it a kiss. Just kiss it. What do you think about it?
Oops. Here we go. That's us. We'll show you when we get home. the getting the fillets off. Right, that was a pretty successful day, but you know, we just got the one fish and that was not too bad. Look at the view, ladies and gents, you can't beat that view. So, stuck the camera on the front, we decided to just see what the footage would look like. We're still trying to do our channel to the point where we're trying things out or get better and better as we get along. But you can see us leaving the beach, going over the sand dunes. It's a pretty easy beach to get onto, as you can see. It's a little bit steepish there, but not too bad. It doesn't show up too good on the camera because of the wide angle view. Got a bit overcast towards the end of the day, but it was a beautiful day. Had to wear my mask, you know, because I got to stop trying to get sunburned. Met a few people down there, interesting characters. I didn't put them on camera because I didn't want to disrespect anyone. I didn't have the confidence to ask people to, do you mind being on camera? Which I probably should have. But, you know, as we get along, we haven't released too much content lately, but we'll start producing a little bit more once my health gets on track and once Phil gets Dawson sorted out. So Dawson's the other guy that's part of the Quedian family, but he's living in Tauranga, so he's going to have a jet ski as well. Once we all get out there, we'll have a couple of boats, 3 actually, if we all get out there. You'll see Azalea running here. I slowed it down just to see what, you know, just to see her doing a little run. She wanted to race the 4-wheel, but I didn't want to. I pretty much told her to stop. It's too dangerous because she kept running too close, so that ended that little race. But yeah, we got Dawson, Mumsy, myself and JB on the boat. Got Phil on another jet ski. Got Blair, which he's got another boat, and maybe even Phil's dad if he comes out. He's got a nice boat as well. So anyway, we're almost just ticky till home. I might put the sound on and let you fellas have a listen to it. Cheers. Probably would have been better. Yeah. Fingers just slided off. Which way was it? There you go.
Making weird sounds. Here's our snapper, guys.
Hey,
I'm going to give you a demo of filleting it.
you said it.
Just telling you now, I'm not the best filleter in the world, but this is how I do it anyway. First thing, I'm going to make a cut straight down here. I don't know what guidelines and that people use, but there probably is some, but I just guesstimate it when I do it. And you want to run the knife down the back of the spine, just like that. It's in there a little bit. You're pushing your knife down too, so that the blade is sticking to the spine. Come down, down, when you get to about the tail bit, you want to go all the way through, so you push it all the way in, comes out the other side, and then you bring it all the way down to the tail, like that. Next bit, pull the little flap up like that, and just start cutting down its spine. And the best, one of the best tricks is make sure you got a sharp knife.
Here's her lady black.
And just cut that bit down the wing there. That's one little fillet.
You'd have even less blood if you bled it. If it didn't get
And same again on this side. Sort of find your mark somewhere around there. Turn that knife sideways. Oh, you're alright. Same again.
No, I think it was a,
Is it a scale?
it was a scale flicked it in.
And then the same again, all the way down. Pushing, remember always pushing down on your knife so it stays onto the spine, otherwise you'll end up with no fish. Get to about the tail, push all the way through. Same again, pull the flap up.
And look at the blood.
Suck all the blood out.
So you have to do this for the other 20
Yeah, we're just showing you one at the moment. We'll
It'd be
do
a
the
pretty
rest
boring
tomorrow.
show if we showed you the whole lot.
We'll do the rest tomorrow. Right, that's taking that bit off. Now we've got to get rid of the skin do. So to do that, put your finger there, knife there, start cutting in towards it, pushing down on an angle all the time. See the knife slightly angled? Cutting as you push. Holding on to the tail or the skin as much as you can with your finger. Oh, and I left some skin on. But we won't see that. See, all good. Same again with that one.
What's the white stuff?
Some people eat that.
There's another delicacy.
Eating this raw is a delicacy.
There you go. And there's still one more thing to do. There's a bone that runs through here. Right in there. I'm going to chop a little triangle out. And this, perfect for cats. You just chop that up like that and throw it on the grass.
Even dogs.
It's got a bone in it though, you don't really. Nah.
They reckon it's good,
The fish
fish
bones.
bone, yeah. Apparently it's just not when it's cooked. But then there'll be someone out there that would know exactly what it is.
Yeah, doesn't clay feeders the heads to groom?
Yeah.
I'd say like our dogs dug up all the shit in the garden, so it's probably got
You can
it.
have a drink of water and go sit inside. Yeah, look,
Really?
get a
There you go. Give that a clean off.
2 fresh fillets of snapper.
Sit inside.
All done, folks, for the day. A little bit of white shit on the back of it. Just trim them off.
There we go. Done. And
Good
that's
stuff.
fishing with Phil and Jean.
We'll be out there sometime coming into. Just got a broken foot, so get the cast off. I'll probably be sitting, so I'll let JB drive, so I won't be standing up. And probably 3, unless I go out there with this cast thing on, moon boot. Yeah, 2 or 3 weeks, and then we'll have Dawson and have a bit of us out there. See how we go. Hopefully go to the mussel farm. But it'll have to be bloody nice, because we have to trust JB's driving. Or you'd have to trust mine either way.
We're going to cook the fish up. There's the fillet. And there's the cook.
Yeah, might as well.
We're going to film it.
It's only small. A little bit of toast in that butter. Yep. Good. No, I dusted it off before. Just sit on the couch, it'll come off.
You dusted me off before.
Yeah, it's food on the couch. Bubba, do you want to come in? Oh, you eat that. Yum.
Folks.
You can make your wrap.
Oh! Mark Willems. Listen, YouTuber that we watch, everything he puts in his mouth. Whoa!
True.
That's amazing. That is actually right, though.
What's alright? The hummus. He had that cheese.
And those crackers.
Yeah, they're alright. It's still like cream cheese, just with nuts on the outside, eh? That's all that is. Right. Yep. 1 minute you're swimming free in the ocean, the next minute you're in the pan getting cooked up. Too right. Too right, eh? Yummy. That'll do.
Being legal.
Coat it both sides.
Actually, it was 35, wasn't it?
30, 34. That's alright. Just baste in your juices. Stew in your little juices. Is that what it used to be? 27? But it's tiny.
But is it really? Yeah, it's my thing. Do they like to see that start way?
Oh yeah, so just keep bumping it.
Just do that.
Just gonna pause it and then come back to when we eat it. It's gonna be ready soon. The fish that got caught is gonna get eaten.
You want some fish, Nathan?
Oh, and then you gotta show. Then you're making big sandwiches. You're gonna put that all together. This looks like two separate sandwiches.
Actually, I probably might make two. No.
Uncle's gonna eat some.
Actually, maybe it might be two six.
It's two big sandwiches. I think that's enough now, because I don't know if you're gonna be able to eat all that.
If you don't, I'm sure Benson will.
There's some fish in there. Ham, cucumber, beetroot, some other shit.
No.
Fresh fish. Can't beat it. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. But you give something anyway, is that already?